I keep telling them that. You know, I'm telling them that on hand. But yeah, like, you know, I have a hard time seeing that. Like, oh, okay, you want to learn hard? Like, but you're literally driving in the dark. Like, it could be possibly the darkest thing that you ever have to do. And like, I tell you, I have a hard time seeing it in the dark. It's like, it's fine. You don't do it. I don't want to.
Traveled.
Very good. Where's your chair?
My Croc's over there. You lost it?
There is an
See you real soon, everyone. I get it now.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, but the escalator's already going. Like, you're not going to grab them? It's like already constantly going, right? I mean, I guess it's requiring more energy.
I learned this thing.
No, but that one is always running. Like this one
Right hand side. Keep your family together.
Are you charging as a simulator?
Sorry, so sorry. All right, into the show floor we go.
What? You recognize something?
I have lectures.
Oh, thank you. Seems like some of the lines aren't too terrible yet. Here is the National Geographic and Freeform with some fancy Nancy back there. Pretty exciting stuff. There is the schedule. Ooh, and here is where the lines really start. Everything merchandise related, everything you can kind of get your hands on is definitely where the lines are going to be, especially early in the morning when the show floor opens. Ooh. This is definitely walked by early in the morning. Be incredibly kind to the cast members, and you'll be good. And that is the queue for the Disney Dream Store. This is the beginning of it. Wraps around, goes a lot of places. Mr. DAPS will be going to the Haunted Mansion panel today. I suddenly can't remember what time that is. Mr. DAPS will be going to the Haunted Mansion panel. I will be going to the Amphibia panel featuring Kermit the Frog and Disney legend Bill Farmer. We might be going to a panel this afternoon. That's undecided. So it's going to be a really, really fun day. Yes, 12:30. We've been off by 30, or you know, we're very confused. Time is just a construct at D23 Expo. This is the line for Mickey's of Glendale, the Imagineering store that you can find at Walt Disney Imagineering at Glendale. This is also one of the bigger lines. So between the pin store and actual Mickey's of Glendale, it's just kind of crazy.
That's why they cut us off.
Yes, the studio, between the studio news and everything else that's happening today, attendees at the studio panel actually had to lock away their phones and devices in a sealed bag. If they so much as check the time on any device, they are consenting to be escorted out of the panel. So there's definitely going to be some big stuff coming out of there, I assume. I'm trying not to die. Personally, I hope there's going to be some Rise of Skywalker stuff because I love Star Wars. But yeah. What do you hope to see, Mikey? What announcements are you hoping for? I don't know what this line is for, but I'm definitely just gonna try and walk through and not die. Oh, this is the Disney store line, so I'm just gonna go walk So sorry. I feel like half of these streams are just me going, oops, so sorry, as I run into people. So hopefully that's not the worst thing in the world. Yes, Jungle Cruise. I actually keep forgetting about the Jungle Cruise movie, which sounds terrible, but I feel like there's been so little news or trailers or photos or anything coming out of it. And every time I remember that it's happening, I get very excited. So it's something that I'm hoping to see for sure. Again, I didn't even think of that as an option today, but yeah, Jungle Cruise.
She can get them for you.
Yeah. See, there's that oop again. It's a giant thing of Mickey stuffies. Casual. What do you mean? The Haunted Mansion film starring Eddie Murphy was an absolute hit and is regarded as a classic to many Disney fans, Mikey. I don't know what you're talking about. And the Country Bear Jamboree movie. We can't forget about the Country Bear movie. That was definitely not a collective fever dream that we all had. But I do feel with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Emily Blunt, it's going to be a really good movie because they're both really strong. And it seems like they're not taking themselves too seriously, which I think is important, especially with taking on the Jungle Cruise. This is actually, I found out this morning, this is the Disney on Broadway virtual reality theater. So you can put on these VR headsets. I don't know if you can see that at all. And you can actually see what feels to be a Broadway stage, which is super exciting. It's kind of like you're there. Here's the Disney Music Emporium. I heard there's some really cool Star Wars LPs over here. Obviously, Mr. DAPS is very excited because he loves his LPs. And I think that this seems to be one of the biggest things of Expo right now. I feel like everyone's talking about it. Hi! Hello to Malaysia. Hello from sunny Southern California, even though we are hanging out in some very cold air conditioning. Panel, and our plan is definitely to film the whole thing. Hopefully we are permitted to do so because that is our plan. We have the entire Disney Legends panel up from yesterday on our YouTube channel. If you haven't checked that out, when we're done with this live stream, just head right over there, watch that Legends. It'll be great. It would definitely be great to see Sony reach a fun deal. Ooh, here's a wild Mr. DAPS. Shh. Secrets. Hi, Mr. DAPS.
This is create to inspire. It's an important thing that I've always kept in mind. I used to be a teacher, and I'm an engineer now, and so it's really all about creating things to inspire.
Center stage.
When it comes to my
We're here at center
obviously
stage.
Color is a big deal for me, and I'm a pretty colorful guy. I think that the second half of the 20th century probably has the most concentration of stuff that would really inspire me. It's art and music and theme parks and cars and like kitschy little gadgets and advertising art and really kind of everything. But I mean, I'm inspired by the natural world too, so be quite a good things to add.
Where are you ever?
Well, that's
And
great.
you definitely get the presidency of the Wild Shirt Club.
Yeah. It's got animals, it's got color, right?
Let's turn this conversation around and let me ask you, what can Joanna...
So that is a conversation on the art of conservation with Morgan Richardson. We're filming that entire thing, so if you want to check it out, it will be on our YouTube channel later.
This entire building has the potential to...
Conservation is a very important thing. Protect our environment, protect the creatures that are on it. Yeah, it's going to be a really cool thing. I'm excited. I was bummed to be missing it. I don't know if I can cross here. I can cross here. Perfect. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway. Giant Balloon Spider-Man. Also, if you know Lou Mangello from the WDW Radio podcast, he has been here. He has special times that he is over here at this booth. Lou Mangello, really great podcast. One of the really great informative ones, very positive, from Walt Disney World. Oh, they're always a small world. So here is where Heimlich and Francis have ended up. So sad. It feels like Bugs Land actually just closed yesterday. But here they are. They have made their way. I feel like they're tucked back in a corner, so I think that people are kind of missing them to an extent. This is the Talent Central area. There's Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano. She's creator of her universe. It seems like it's a very popular place. Ashley is very sweet, very endearing, and actually she's wearing her ears that she announced that are available in the store. Oh goodness me, is Disney Fairy Tale Weddings here? If you saw my tweet earlier, I started crying thinking about Disney Fairy Tale Weddings. So I'm just gonna look over here. I'm not gonna actually walk over there because I'll probably start crying again. That's Disney Fairy Tale Weddings. Yay, we love not crying. Here's the RunDisney booth. You can sign up for the virtual series. It's just a 5K, just a 5K. That's actually a lot. But if you're walking around, might as well sign up, get that cool medal. And there's also an exclusive pin that you can get. That's D23 exclusive. Really fun. I always love getting to walk the alleys, see what people have created. It's just a really fun experience, and there's kind of a camaraderie in the alleys. RunDisney also makes me cry.
I heard I heard.
I would like a walk Disney. I do that every Sunday. Once again, here are the Pixar cars from the Pixar Film Festival during Pixar Fest last year. Was that already last year?
Pretzels.
Pixar Fest somehow feels like it was yesterday.
Okay, so that was center stage and the employees.
I think we're going to be heading this way just for another loop around before we end this live stream. I find Mr. DAPS once again. Then in 45 minutes or so. Thanks, Mikey. Always a joy to see you here. Yeah, in 45 minutes or so, we'll be getting in line for the Amphibia panel. We cannot live stream any of the panels, but we will be filming as planned if nothing happens. That is definitely our plan. So yeah, that'll be our big plan for the day, is getting the Haunted Mansion panel, getting the Amphibia panel with Disney legend Bill Farmer, and Kermit the Frog. Because, as you know around here, we basically are the Muppets, so we love the Muppets. history of Autopia. How fun. Woo, there's yelling. And there's Roger. Again, probably another person that doesn't see me, but hi Roger. I'll tell you you're on the stream later when I see you at the Amphibia panel. It's apparently what I do is I just see people from afar and I put them in the live stream and yell at them. There is the Pixar. I actually hadn't gotten over here yesterday, so this is very fun. And there is Box Lunch. Do love Box Lunch, a whole great deal. Fun fact, every year for his birthday and Christmas, usually I get Mr. DAPS one of their button-down fun prints because they're super stylish, they're super geeky, and they're still fashionable. And as you know, Mr. DAPS is very dapper, so yes, we do plan on filming the Haunted Mansion panel when we are at it later today, as long as they let us. Sometimes things do come up and we find out that we aren't allowed to film, but our plan is 100% to film the Haunted Mansion panel, and we will have that hopefully up tonight.
You can take pictures of and get anyone to draw off.
There's H2O Plus Beauty. If you've ever stayed at a Disney hotel, you have probably used H2O Plus shampoo or soap or what have you. This is just a stream walking through the show floor of the expo just to kind of get a look of what it looks like, what it feels like, what's going on, the excitement. I do not know if they're going to have anything on how they do production mapping. I would be super interested in seeing that. I'm trying not to get in anyone's way. Da 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 da. This is one of my favorite parts of the expo. I actually haven't gotten to explore it yet. There is Ambassador Justin. But yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of the entire thing. I love Disney parks. Disney parks are in my heart and soul. And so I love getting to see what the future looks like. I love these Epcot posters that are in the back. And this is the Hong Kong Disneyland model. It's very gorgeous, incredibly detailed. Can't wait to explore that. I really, really, really want to see it. Hopefully I can later today. Hopefully we can have lots of pictures up on the DAPS Magic Twitter at DAPS_magic. If there's anything you guys want to see, please connect with us on Facebook, connect with us on Twitter. Just give us a little shout out, drop it in our YouTube comments, drop it right here in the live stream. Let us know what you would like to see, and we will do everything we can in our power, if Disney allows, to make that happen. Again, this is the line for Mickey's of Glendale. And Mickey's of Glendale Pin Store. It is definitely one of the hits of the expo.
It's the day before, but not starting.
Ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. I think we're gonna loop all the way back to center stage, find Mr. DAPS, and then end the live stream. You want to see Sony agree to? I don't know that we can do that. I would like to say that we could, because we would like to see it happen as well, because we don't want Spidey to leave the MCU. But I think we're all just gonna have to cross our fingers and wish for a lot of faith, trust, and pixie dust on that one. Some Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I love it. Boop, boop, boop. Doop, boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. No, we're gonna go this way, because we didn't go this way during the last stream. Oh, me oh my. Again, welcome to the live stream where Katie just makes very strange noises into my phone. Let's go this way. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, that's that's about it. At least I'm not screaming, because I don't want to blow out any earphones you may be wearing. And I'm also afraid of like screaming at a stranger. Like I would just like, ah, you know, Muppet noises. So I'm just gonna stick with oops and apps. Here is the Hulu section. I did get a fun pin from Hulu yesterday. They're just handing them out. It's very interesting to see these characters represented at D23 Expo that you might not have ever thought you would see, like Handmaid's Tale. Luke actually saw me. Can I hug you from the side?
Yeah.
This is Luke. Luke's the best. He stands in for our producer for Geeks Corner sometimes. The line ends here for the Marvel. I was actually going to talk about this because I didn't talk about it when I was live streaming it earlier. You can step in to the scene in Endgame when everyone's coming through a portal. It's pretty fancy. Actually, Murray did it. I think you can see it on his Instagram or his Twitter. How exciting! I was like, that guy kind of looks like Luke. And it was Luke! Okay, bye. I miss you already. I'll probably find Mr. Apps and come back. Will you be here? Okay, we'll probably come back and find you. I'll make him. That's Luke. He's fantastic. He's one of our good pals. We really, really enjoy him. For some reason, you ever see him in the parks, tell him DAPS Magic sent you. He's a really great guy. We appreciate him. We're going to circle back to center stage, find Mr. DAPS, because that is the best way to find him while I do not have access to my text messaging. I could do it from my watch, but then I'd be talking and yada, yada, yada. Center stage is where Brett Iwan, Ashley Eckstein, Camille Dixon, and Bill Rogers. I always want to say Bill Farmer, but that is not the right Bill. And Bill Rogers are all going to be center stage. They kind of do a recap show. You can find the schedule on the app, or we'll be live streaming if you aren't able to make it here. Yeah, it's really fun. They do recaps. They bring on special guests. We are not able to live stream any of the panels, but we are allowed to film, so for the most part. Sometimes there are exceptions. Let's see if Mr. DAPS is still at center stage. He is! Alright, if there's anything you guys want to see, comment right on this live stream. We're about to end it, and it looks like Mr. DAPS is about to move. So yeah, put it in the chat on this live stream, comment, let us know. We would love to make some magic happen. Panels, we cannot live stream panels. We definitely will be filming them. It'll be a lot of fun. Mr. DAPS, is there anything you'd like to say to close out this live stream?
It's going to be a great day at the D23 Expo. We just watched Morgan Richardson talk about conservation at Disney and all the artwork he's doing. I'm waiting in line to get his print. Hopefully there's enough left for me. And we are going to have a fantastic day.
Sweet. We will see you all later.